Hey, hi guys, how are you? What's up? It's me, your boy Hebot, and I'm gonna do like a real quick update video today for my my Vizio TV. I know on camera it kind of looks small. It's actually a 55-inch. It's not really small. And basically, I'm doing the video because one of our great brothers in the community and supporters, Emmanuel L, asked me if I would do it, and it's basically an update into explaining what was needed for the TV that wasn't working quite right, but it is a feature that supports everything that you need for the Xbox Series X in this case, to run it at the best quality with the best with the best features and stuff like that. So I figured, hey, I got this black mark. No, it's actually my beard. It looks darker and whiter in other areas. That actually support all the features for the Series X that people are looking for. So this is basically the best TV with the best picture quality at the best price point and entry available right now in the market, that will give you everything you need to get all of your check marks in green on the Xbox Series X. If you don't want to buy the higher quality, higher end LG, right? Which me personally, I feel this TV has a better picture quality because it has better contrast levels, because it's a lot higher, even though it's not a better brand. In a lot of cases, that just has to do with the parts and they're built with, and what that means with longevity. Not necessarily that the TV is not as good, and the picture quality won't be as good, right? But you're saving a lot more money, and it still lasts you, especially depending on how you take care of it. So we're gonna sit down. I'm gonna get a different angle and have all the features put up behind me, so that you can see basically what you need, right? For the quality, what you need to turn on within the TV itself and on the Xbox to get it running at the best picture quality. All right? So sit back, relax, enjoy, and I'll see you guys real soon. Okay guys, how are you? Welcome back. So the first thing I wanted to disclose was the model of the TV. This is the Vizio 55-inch H model. This came out maybe about a year and a half ago, I want to say. When I actually got the TV, it just recently came out, but I actually got it on a Black Friday sale, and my children and myself, we all chipped in and they helped me get it, since we just had gotten the Xbox Series X, and it was just timely, fell at the right time together, and we made that move so that we could actually utilize, at least in one of the units that we have in the household, all the features of the X. But then it came with some bumps in the roads and some caveats. And this TV was originally priced at $1,500, but when we got it for Black Friday, it was a $900 sale. It was literally $900. It is a top-rated TV. You can go look at it. It's very high top rated as far as picture quality and the TV itself and the features and functionalities and form function. So it's very well rated in the ASRB, in the tech world, and in the TV guides that are out there. They absolutely love it, right? So anyway, what happened was the TV had two major things that really didn't work. And when it came to the console aspect, it was that when you turned on the VRR, it wouldn't turn on correctly, right? So it would not go in at all. It would turn into either a black screen or a showered line screen, and it wouldn't pick it up. And what it would make the TV, the TV do was either reset, turn off, or the console itself would completely turn off, and like you reboot it, or like if you hard booted it and you had to turn it back on. So quickly, a lot of people got in touch with Vizio, and Vizio did get on work on a actual, you know, software firmware update, and they did one, and it came out pretty fast. I would say about a month later. When that software update came out, it started to work pretty good. It worked for the most part with most games, but it did not always work with every game, and that was still an issue. So they did another update, like in the middle of the summer when Flight Simulator came out, around that area, around that time. And when they did that update, the reason why, you know, I said Flight Simulator was I tried it out because when you saw the actual, you know, the actual tech run and test run with about the Flight Simulator game, about the technical prowess and stuff, and how, you know, how incredibly demanding the game is, especially that it's a really technical feat running on a Series S and an X, and the accomplishments that they have achieved. We all know that Flight Simulator runs 4K but not in 60 frames. But one of the things that was done when Digital Foundry did that tech analysis was they informed us that if you use the VRR mode in the LG TV, you can actually get Flight Simulator to run at 60 frames with the 4K with the VRR on, and it would stay on 60 without needing VSync and any of that other stuff. So that was pretty cool. So I tried it on the Flight Simulator, and it still did not work. So it took a while, and Vizio kept doing an update. So that was one of the biggest issues. And finally, just recently, Vizio released that update, and when they did it, it worked perfectly. And that makes sure that everything on any game that runs VRR runs flawlessly. It runs perfect with every game now. And the other feature was that when you put on your 4K movies, it did not allow you to actually go into the HDR mode and actually calibrate the HDR mode within the TV menu structure itself, meaning the actual TV. You could do it within the Xbox and maybe the Xbox features if you use your Xbox 4K player, or maybe the 4K player that was a single unit itself, but not through the TV. So they also updated it with now they enabled that. So if you use any 4K machine or an Xbox as your 4K, I guess a PlayStation 5, I guess too, it would actually work, and you can go into the menu and fix any of the functionalities. So what I want to do here is, well, I just want to show you guys how you get all of those features on to run VRR, and how you know your TV and your Xbox is completely supporting it with all of the green check marks. So we'll start off with the TV first. The first thing you have to do once your TV is set up and ready to go is you go and you pop up the TV menu screen. It will show up here on my left, as you see right there, right? Hopefully you guys can see that as clear as possible. So you go into picture, or systems, I believe. No, you go into picture. You scroll down to where it says advanced pictures, and you see how it says, go back, gaming engine, right? You see how we have the film mode on. You see how it says film engine on, and you have your gamma. You go into film and gaming engine, and you see it says low latency is on, variable refresh rate. You have to turn it from off to on, and the game HDR from off to on as well. Those are the two main key things you need on, and the low latency as well, even though the Xbox Series X does support DLI, which is direct latency input. You go back on the menu, and I believe if you want to check your motion controls as well, you can go to that as well. And you make sure that you can have your clear motions either on or off here, and that's for your movies and your 4Ks if you so such desire. Now what we do is we'll go into the console menu itself and set up the console to make sure that everything on the console is on correctly. So you go into the Games and Apps menu, you go to your Settings app or Settings tab, and you see in the top it says General. Where you see the General display, you go to where it says, the tab that says, you probably can't see it right here at the moment. There you go. Where it says TV and Display Options. You click onto TV and Display Options. Then you see that it says Resolution, Refresh Rate, Device Control, and Night Mode. On the first tab, it says Display. So you make sure that your Resolution tab is in 4K HDR. Obviously. You have also 1440 for your monitor or TV, 1080p and 720. So in this case, the TV supports full 4K. So we put it in 4K. Okay, that's first step, number one. Step two, you go into variable refresh and you put it in 120. It will quickly tell you this, and you say yes, you want to keep it on. Then you got to go over to video mode. On the third tab, on video mode, as you see here, say allow 24 hertz, 50 hertz. 50 hertz is predominantly for UK TV, so you really don't have to worry about that. You see how it says low latency, you have that on. You have to put in the bottom, allow variable refresh rate on. You click that on. Again, it says, would you like to keep the setting? You say yes. Then you make sure that on this tab here, you have the 4K on the HDR10, Auto HDR, which allows the system itself to give audio HDR to games that don't support it, allow Dolby Vision HDR, and Dolby Vision Gaming, which is games that support actual Dolby Vision. So you turn that on as well. Now, to check and make sure that your TV is 100% supported, you got to go check that now. So we go to TV information and TV details, and look what you get. The screen is completely, as my son will do for me here, will completely scroll up, and you'll see that every single one of the check marks are on. Is that all the way down, right? That's it. You'll see everything is up. Everything. The only one that's a little circle right there is where it says 50 hertz, but that's because in America, no TV supports, say, 50 hertz. It supports 60 and up. That is for the European market. So you don't have to worry about that. You know it's nothing wrong because it's white, not yellow, like this little check mark here. If you see this one in yellow that's inside the triangle, that's how you know that there's something wrong. So you quickly get out, and then you pick a game that supports VRR. Now I'm going to check on our games list which game has VRR support in our games list, because at the moment I don't have things like Ori or Rogue Squadron or even Flight Simulator downloaded due to space. Oh, we have Ori. There we go. So then you turn it on, and it'll go right in, and you'll see that it'll tell you what it supports. And I believe if you tap the info button on the TV, it'll show you that it's running the VRR, and it'll tell you the little thing that you have put up originally, son. And that's how you know it's working correctly. You see this little sidebar. Wait, go back again. You go to the menu button, right? And before that, you go to the admin. You go to the wait, hold on one second. It's too bright. Anyway, let me see when Ori gets out of the actual load up. You go to the actual admin and privacy tab. You click on that, then you put system information, and then when you click on that, you'll see it tells you right there what it's running. It'll show you all right here down in the line. You can't see it right now because it's all too bright, and Ori's still loading for some odd reason. It's acting like it's crazy right now. Ori's just running for his life. Ori, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Ori? Oh boy. Let's see. We're gonna have to Ori him back up. You see, let's see, frame rate 120, resolution. It's 2160. The configuration is at 43. The firmware update, it tells you the firmware update number It tells you the model of the TV, the OLED 55 H1 model. This is the 55-inch H1 model. I think I said H without the 1, so it's the H1 model. So please forgive me, guys, for that. Let's see if this Ori gets a popping, because right now he's acting a little foofy. And if it's not loading, it's not the TV. This is the actual game. It probably needs an update because it hasn't been played in a while. It's acting at the foofies. There it is. I believe it's going into the game now. Let's see. Ori disappeared. Ori disappeared. Oh yeah, there you go. Beautiful game from Moon Studios. It's unfortunate that they have some bad press going on, but hey, things happen, right? So you see immediately that the game is running at a really soft. Yeah, you can pick mine. It's fine. The game is running at a really soft 120 frames, and the way you could tell is because it has a real super soft, like a super soft look to it. And the colors are, they're vibrant, but not as vibrant as they normally are when you play it without the 120 frames on. And I think the reason for that is because the screen is reading more like a computer monitor as opposed to a regular TV. So that's why you get the density of colors kind of go away a little bit. But nonetheless, it still looks absolutely beautiful and stunning. And go ahead, you see in the top, you can pick here in the corner. It says 4K, and you can even put 6K at 60 frames, but that would be super sampled, which we don't need that. So we pick 4K 120 right there. Boom, press it in, and you see it goes right in. Pick us any slot, doesn't matter, like start a new game. And I believe this is the first Ori, right? Or the second Ori. This is the second Ori, okay. Beautiful 2D side scroller. Lots of quality. Now, the only issue I'm going to have here is, number one is, the phone that I have only supports 60 frames, but because I recorded the intro I could only record the intro of the video in 30 because I had to use the reverse camera. I couldn't record this segment in 60 because then it won't transfer it in both frame rates. So this will all be in 4K, but it'll just be 30 when you view it on the video. So, but it's just to give you an idea, you know, of what it looks like and how it runs. So it's very smooth. You have no glitches or clippings on the TV. You don't see no spots in the corners. You don't see no showering, flickering. That it was doing before with the first update that it gave, or the first two updates. It was like iffy and kind of glitchy, and it had some issues. So Vizio, I salute them. I give them, you know, a big shout out and commend them for at least continuing to strive for excellence with their quality and their TVs, and making sure that their customers and consumers that made the purchase of the TV, because it's not a cheap TV, it's a $1,500 TV. I just happen to get it on sale. That they get the best quality with that from the purchase that they made for their TV. And right now, like I said, this is the best entry level TV at the best price, with all the features, with the best quality, that is top rated, you know, by the actual tech, you know, companies and tech TV analysts and stuff like that, that really know the ins and outs of what you know, what to look for in a good quality TV to run the best quality on the newer consoles that you have right now, to really take advantage of all the features and what they have to offer. So we could try one more game. I think Halo Infinite supports it, or Halo Master Collection. Let's see if we can do one of those, and we'll end the video there. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So let's see, try one more game, just so that you guys can see that it is smooth with transitioning to other games as well. And there is about, I want to say, 130 games on Xbox that actually support the VRR at 120. For what I understand, Sony just recently implemented this for their PS5, but I think the biggest caveat with their console is that it mainly works with their Sony TVs and with a handful of other TVs, but it's worked within the TV itself, because the TV gets the support, has the support, allows it to do it, but not from the console itself, if I'm not mistaken. That's how it works with it. It's a little weird, is what I'm saying. That's just to let you guys know that I have PlayStation, that it's not as easy as it is with Xbox. You know, in case you do have any issues or run into any issues, if you bought this TV and actually wanted to take advantage, I don't know if it will work 100% with this TV, to be quite honest with you. So with Halo, as you see here, the multiplayer, you can actually physically pick it from 120 to 60, but since it's already on the console, it automatically reads it because the support is there. So it should be running. That's what run that bad boy. Yeah, you have to pick either performance mode, not quality. Because quality is to just run it in the highest fidelity of resolution. And I believe this mode of 120 only exists in the multiplayer mode, not in the campaign for Halo, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see this running a little bit. Love the music. There we go. So like I said, it's got a really smooth and fast look to it. But you'll see some differences with the actual color palette. It's not as vibrant, even though it still is vibrant, but not as much as when it's off. That's how you can tell, and those will be the only minimal differences. They already started the madness in here. Look at this. Very smooth, plays really nice, looks great. So yeah, guys, there you have it. So what I'll do now is I'll just give my quick outros and let you know, and let you guys let me know what you think. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope, you know, that you're satisfied with what, you know, I showed you here with the update of the Vizio 55-inch, you know, H1. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so look, this is a really quick correction because my son actually clarified it for me, and I want to give you the right information. In Halo Infinite, in campaign, it also supports the 120. I didn't know this. That's why I said it didn't, or I wasn't sure. So he clarified it. So yes, you can do it and use the 120 in campaign as well. Just to let you guys know. So guys, I hope you liked the video. Emmanuel, I hope this was helpful for you in your decisions or whatever you want to do for the future. And for anybody else out there with the Vizio 55-inch H1 model, you know, I'm just want to try to do something to try to help out the best I can. And I hope that showing you guys how to set it up and how it works, it was, you know, substantial enough and easy enough for you guys to do it on your own. So the new update firmware works phenomenal. It's really, really good. So guys, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. A thumbs down if you didn't like the video. As always, share it with someone you think might like it. Thank you for your continued support. I've been really not feeling well and under the weather, so it's been very hard to do content, and I apologize for that. I'm still not feeling 100% right now. That's why you see me, I look all busted, so forgive me for that. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, as always, thank you for you guys for always helping me out and helping me by supporting me, because without you guys, my channel would not be sustained. It would be nowhere. And if you're new to the channel and like what I do, I invite you to, if you'd like to, check out the content. If you want to subscribe, also very much appreciated. And if you did, thank you so much. I'm completely humbled because I know you didn't have to, but since you did, just remember I consider you now part of my family. And as always, guys, you guys can find me on other platforms and social media outlets, such as Instagram under C_respect, or on Twitter under @mostpowerful or most historian with a capital M and an H. Everything else all one word, and all one word put together, lowercase everything else. And you could also find me on Twitch when I stream under he_bot8 powerful gamer, all one word all together, only the H is capital. On Xbox Live and Nintendo Switch, hebot8, and on the PSN network under alffellfromsky. YouTube here, of course, is hebot. So, you guys, thank you so much. If you want to help me out in any way, shape, or form from the kindness of your heart, that information will be down in the description below with my Patreon and my PayPal information. It is not obligated. It's just an option if you want to, and if you choose to because you want to help me from your heart. Not obligated. And also, if you want to maybe donate anything that you want me to highlight, review, or do something like this and showcase on my channel, it will be an honor for me to do so. It will be my pleasure. Just hit me up on one of the DMs, on one of the social outlets and media platforms, and we'll work out the particulars. This is Hebot signing off, guys. I'll see you soon. Until the next one, bye-bye, and I hope this helped out. Enjoy. Bye-bye.